arms again for you, for you.
It is especially meaningful for us to be here tonight in Miami, the city where 70 years ago, the ACLU of Florida was born, with a mission to protect, defend, strengthen, and promote the constitutional rights and liberties of all people. From the arts to activism, from Little Havana to Liberty City, from courtrooms to classrooms, this city has never shied away. So we are honored to be with you here tonight, ready to share concrete ideas for how we can work together in these critical times to reclaim, restore, and rebuild our democracy.
The ACLU of Florida's Defender of Democracy Award honors individuals who have had courage to challenge unjust laws and government abuse through litigation. Dr. Marvin Dunn has devoted his life to making sure the truth can never be buried.
I'm a child of Jim Crow. When my mother would get on the bus with me and my four brothers in DeLand, Florida, we lived in Miami in the 1950s, she would take our hand as we walked past the white people to get to the back of the bus. That hurts. It never leaves you. And it gives you impetus to fight even into your 80th decade.
Courage shows up in the choices we make, in the moments we choose to speak, even when silence is easier, to act when inaction feels safer, and when we stand with those whose voices are too often ignored. Mike Fernandez knows about courage. As a business leader and philanthropist, he has used his platform to call out injustice, defend vulnerable communities, and challenge systems that separate families. Tonight, we honor Mike Fernandez for his moral clarity and his belief that courage is not a posture, but a practice.
We cannot be afraid of what is going on today because fear freezes us. When we're afraid, we don't move. We have to shake it off because at stake, what we have is our country, our future, our past, but more important, the future of our children. So keep the fight up. It's a good fight, and it's noticed. Thank you.
The ACLU of Florida's Courage in Conviction Award honors an individual who uses her voice to uplift others, confront oppression, and demand that our democracy honor its constitutional promises.
So tonight, we honor Ana Navarro for her resilience and her unwavering belief that principles are not partisan and they are worth defending.
When it would have been far easier to look away, Ana chose to speak out. She used her platform not in service of power, but in service of truth.
I am an immigrant, and so many of us are. We understand about not taking democracy for granted and how fragile it is. And this is a time when we need to be all hands on deck because we are in a crisis, and shame on anybody who's seeing this crisis happen and not standing up, speaking up, and acting up. So thank you for being here, and thank you for this award.
It is my great honor to recognize somebody who's managed to do the impossible in our line of work, which is stay in two different state affiliates for nearly 50 years. The ACLU of Michigan, where I was the director for 20 years, and then the ACLU of Florida for another 20, Howard Simon.
Across those decades that he served in Florida, Howard guided this organization through some of the most consequential civil rights-led battles in our state, defending voting rights, protecting vulnerable communities, and standing firm against government overreach. Many of us here tonight were guided by his clarity, his courage, and his unwavering belief that Florida is worth fighting for.
This is a tough time for democracy and civil liberties values, maybe the toughest time in our lifetime. It was, it was a lot of work, almost 50 years, but I keep saying I had the best job in the world. thank you very much for this honor. I appreciate it.
You don't need to share the same politics to share the same principles. The belief that people deserve dignity. The belief that government should not control our voices, our votes, our bodies, or our futures. The belief that liberty means something only if it belongs to all of us. That shared commitment is what strengthens our democracy. Mrs. King reminded us struggle is a never-ending process. Freedom is never really won. You earn it and win it in every generation.